Hello, everybody. Um, I am here at Lee House Place. She is on her way back from work, and I am going to start on some dinner here. So she has a little bit to eat when she gets here. Gonna make some gröt. Never made this before, so I'm gonna just follow the instructions in the box. But anyway, while I'm doing that, as you can see in the title, let's talk video games. I'm pretty sure, let's see if I can put the camera here. I want to talk to you guys while I'm making this food. Yeah, nice. Okay, so I understand that a lot of you guys are not gonna be interested in video games, but I am. I really enjoy playing video games. Molriesen went och salt op. That wasn't Swedish. I was like, I don't understand that. That's a different language. This side, I can read this. Met är priset vatten och salt. Okay, now I know what to do. Anyway, where was I? Yes. Video games are just a big thing for me. I really enjoy playing video games a lot. And I know that the audience, like I can see who is watching my videos. Most of you are like between the ages of 45 and 65. And I know you aren't really the people to play video games, but I like it. I play video games like not a super lot, but I still play. And you know, I like the kind of games that give you a good story, you know? Video games always have this stigma. People think, oh, video games are just for children, or if you're an adult and still playing it, you're not, you're not doing it right, or you're not taking your life serious or that kind of stuff. But I don't agree. See, I am dyslexic. Funny. I'm dyslexic. I don't have trouble reading, but my brain doesn't allow me to read and make new memories at the same time. Which I put away the box. The instructions are on the box. Here are the instructions. Now I can keep reading. Yeah, so yeah, since I'm dyslexic and my brain doesn't really want to read and make new memories at the same time, I don't read books. I could read books, but it's just a lot more work for me to read a book than it is for you maybe, or for somebody that isn't dyslexic. And you know, I like watching movies and television series, but there's something about video games that just attracts me to. Video games are for me the best way to get stories. Like if you guys want a good story, you watch a movie or you read a book. If I want a good story, I take a video game. 3 deciliters of water. So that's one big reason why I like video games, because I get my stories from it. Like I said, you guys might read a book if you want a story. I just go play a video game. Now, also, video games are quite broad nowadays. I truly believe that people that say that they don't like video games just haven't tried the ones that could fit them. It's the same like saying I don't like movies or I don't like books. That's silly. It's weird to say I don't like movies or I don't like books, because everybody can find a type of video game. Sorry, everybody can find a type of book or a type of movie that they might be interested in. One person might more attracted to action movies, and another person might be more attracted to true to life movies, or somebody might more like horror movies. It's just find the one that fits you. And I think nowadays it's the same with video games. Video games just started as children's toys, or started as, stuff for the nerdy people. Nowadays there's so much to choose from, and it's quite nice. I think, like, even Lee Howe, before I met her, she didn't really enjoy video games. But when I was playing video games next to her, she suddenly saw a few games that she was like, hey, what's that? Ooh. That's cooking a bit too much. So yeah, even Lee Howe at some point was like, hey, that's a game that looks interesting. I want to try that. So yeah, even somebody that hasn't played video games for the entire life found something she could enjoy. Now, often you see this stigma on the internet as well, or out there. It's like, oh, I have a boyfriend that just sits on the couch and plays video games all day. I understand that in a certain way, but I also disagree with it. Like, if that person is really somebody that's just sitting on the couch and just playing video games all day, of course that's bad. But, the same goes for somebody reading books. If somebody is just sitting on the couch and just reading books all day, we also think that's bad. But for some reason, people think that it's always happening. When you say, I play video games, people always imagine somebody that's non-stop sitting on the couch. You guys know me. You guys know that I like going out in nature and doing outside kind of stuff. And, I play video games just every once in a while, and it's not a bad thing. It's a lot of fun. I would love, there would be so much fun if enough of you guys showed an interest, and maybe I'll play a video game on the channel at some point. I don't think it's gonna happen. It's probably not gonna happen. But it would be pretty cool. I've had this conversation a couple of times with people that think video games are bad. No, they're just like any other media. They're just the newest type of media. So that might be a weird conversation. I don't know if you guys are gonna like it. It's just, a part of my life that I usually don't share with you guys. And I thought, why not share it? You guys want to know about my life, so there it is. That is a part of my life too. Yeah, it's up to you guys. If you want to hear more about video games, or if you actually want to see me play a video game, then I can do that. But why not have a conversation down in the comments with each other? And you guys can write down what you think are bad things with video games. And everybody can be civil and nice to each other. And I will try and react to as many bad things about video games, why I think that bad thing is correct or incorrect. And then, also write in the comments what you think are good things with video games. I want to know, what do you guys think nowadays? Like, the big controversy about video games has kind of died down. The world has calmed down with it. But what do you think? Anyway, this was a weird one. It was a different one again. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye! YouTube says you might enjoy this video. Go ahead and give it a try.